Hello Gemini, here's a reading for you for May and June 2017, beginning with about 20th of May, when the Sun comes into your sign, so you're the first this month. It's so hard to believe we are already that late in the year. We've just had winter here a week ago, and now it's almost summer, so it's all going very fast. Let's look what the cards have to say to you for your month, Gemini 2017. I'm going to use Celtic Cross this time. Ace of Wands in the middle, beautiful. Crossing you, the Hermit. And in your base you have 4 of coins. In the head of the reading you have Knight of Swords. This is definitely you. And your recent past is 5 of Cups. Your near future, 9 of Wands. Inner influences, Queen of Swords. So swords again. Outer influences, environment, the High Priestess. Your hopes and fears, the Tower. And the outcome, the Hierophant. So wisdom coming at your door. And at the bottom of the deck as the shadow card, undercurrent energy, is Knight of Cups. So an offer of love, an emotional offer, acting, having emotions in mind, offering energy in this reading. Overall, it's quite calm in coloring, but you begin with new energy, new power. Ace of Wands. It is the beginning of a solar year for you, so it's very much in place, this card. It's all about passion. It's all about going into something with great expectations, great energy. Still, you have to remember it's only the beginning, so this is the one you have to catch. It's not very big yet. It's going to be, it's going to develop if you use this power, if you catch what you're supposed to catch, if you notice that something new is going on or something new can begin. But it's not given forever. It's a moment. It's a sparkle. It's a sudden gift. It's also a very phallic card. So it can be about sexuality, your carnal side. So everything that makes you feel on fire, everything that makes you feel warm or hot. This is Ace of Wands, a beautiful new beginning, still small but very powerful. What's crossing you is the Hermit, which is a very much a solitude card, a Virgo card, number 9. It's all about being in this little cave of yours, looking for inner light. So I feel this may be something very attractive to you. This peaceful, being in a very peaceful state of mind, contemplative state of mind, looking for light, searching for something within you. Why is this hindering you or helping you? Is because you can find this wand here. Perhaps you need to be calm, cool, and focused to realize what this Ace of Wands is, or to see this little sparkle. The sparkle can be seen when it's very dark, and it's very dark here in this card. Very beautiful depiction of the Hermit going into the very thick kind of forest here, and having only this pillar of light. So this can be you having this light torch in your hand, walking into something dark, deep and mysterious, especially with this High Priestess in your environment. Something's very fluid here, and something is very secret. No, not secretive. There's a secret here. Something is very mysterious here. Something is going undercurrent, and you seem to be able to go into it, ready to find something new in the darkness, in the shadows, in the environment you don't know. At your base you have Four of Coins, which is a very stable card. I always see a rectangle when I see Four of Coins. This is a shelter, but a very small one, and it's not there forever. It shouldn't be there forever. It's too small to live in, as the stand is, as you can see, covered with snow. Not very easy to live in something like that, to say the least. I think it's impossible. But for some reason you decide to store something of value here, and you think it's protected, and you think you are protected. The fact is that it can be very misleading. You may feel in power, but the energy is stuck here. It is not flowing. It's not the state the energy likes. The energy likes to flow. Here it is stuck. It's like in the Bible, where people were given some coins, talents, and when they turn them, when they make them go into the world and make their work, they come in twofold. You had 5, then you have 10 of them. But when you bury it in the ground or hide it in this very temporary shelter, you gain nothing. It is stuck dead energy. So something's not moving here. On the other hand, at the head of your reading, you have Knight of Swords, which is absolutely not about being stagnant. It's very quick energy. It's like Quicksilver, Mercury, running. As this man, he seems almost like a ghost. His silhouette is blurred. He's moving so fast. Not very thoughtful, rather first acting then thinking. And it's very much you. It's very much what you have in your head. This is dominant in in the crown of your reading, the true nature of Gemini, quick thinking, quick moving, decisive, sometimes erroros. So the opposition strikes here from me, from being stagnant into very fast movement. In the recent past you have 5 of Cups, so you lost something, probably you're grieving about it, or you've just finished your grief, your sorrow. What I like about this card in this deck is that this person is transparent. So he's not really here. He's not here in his whole entity. And this is very characteristic about dwelling in the past, because he's dwelling in the past. He's dwelling, he's thinking about things that were but are no more. And when we dwell in the past, we are not really here, and he's not really here. He's somewhere there in a non-existing place and time, because we have only now. There's nothing but it. Past is the past, you have no control over it. So I'm grateful and happy to see this card in your recent past, which means that you're over it now. You're here again, Knight of Swords, here again, fighting. Fighting and standing your ground, 9 of Wands, a card of courage. He's very high now, as you can see in this card. He has moved many steps up. He's almost there at the top, but something is it seems it's getting more and more difficult every step he takes. Now these stairs, or whatever it is, are like crumbling down, and he manages to still be here, but he has to balance very much, and it almost seems like he's fighting the laws of physics, fighting gravity, and establishing equilibrium is a very difficult task. It is often a card of someone who's very tired, who'd like to give up, but knows that he can't, that he has to make this final step to the end, but very tired, perhaps worrisome and wounded. A wounded warrior, sometimes this card is called. So 9 of Wands in your near future, perhaps there is a need to balance these opposing energies here, between 4 of Coins, which is all about being stagnant and in power over my possessions, and Knight of Swords, who is very much in a hurry towards something, towards a new goal. Perhaps the Ace of Wands is this new goal, and you need to constantly balance between these two energies of having what you want and protecting it, and going for something new, charging for something. With this Ace of Wands, I feel Ace of Wands like almost like a sword, like a lightsaber. It looks like lightsaber here, and this person also has it, lightsabers in both hands. So you're in a hurry, Gemini. It's very much like you, being both something and something, quite the opposite. Those two personas in your complicated personality, fighting, balancing, rebalancing all the time. How do you see yourself? Or your inner influence is Queen of Swords. And she's always telling the truth. She can be very harsh and difficult to listen to, but she's right. She's always right. So you feel right. You feel on the right path. You feel you have a mission, I feel. Have a mission here. You're on a quest for truth. Quest for something new, and you won't give up. Although it's quite hard now. As I said, in your environment you have the High Priestess, so there are things you're not aware of. But maybe you feel them unveiling, fluctuating and lurking beneath the surface of reality. You're not able to see them, but you can feel them with your intuition. I would say trust in this. Trust in this soothing energy of the High Priestess, because overall your reading is quite harsh because of all these swords, of this stagnant energy here, of this wounded energy here. Very fast-paced Knight of Swords, and sorrow you experienced not so long ago. Trust in healing properties of time, which may not be very easy for you, because what you somehow expect and perhaps fear, but maybe hope, is the Tower. Here, this deck is called the Fountain Tarot. I don't know if you know it. Some of you probably do, some of you probably don't. This rendition of the Tower in this deck is definitely the best one I've ever encountered, because it really shows what's going on with this card. What is the real message behind it? And it shows a structure that has no right to stand. I mean, physical right. The base is too thin to the whole building to balance it, to make it stand. It has to fall. It just has to fall. And looking from a universal point of view, there's nothing wrong in it, but the very event may be frightening, because I feel this is very big. It is a big building. You see the mountain here in the background. There are things looking like trees here. So it's really huge. And the collapse of this structure will probably destroy many trees and will probably make the dust come very high up and perhaps cover the sky for some time, cover the sunshine for some time. So hopefully you're not standing here. Hopefully you're somewhere here, not in a direction. It's falling. But it has to fall. And although it is very destructive, it is also a constructive power, because you always build on what was destroyed, and you have building material here to create something that won't break the laws of physics, that is much more suitable to you. So you may fear the quick pace, and you may also fear this is unexpected. The Tower is so frightening because it's usually unexpected. It's not like death. Death is a process and you know it's going on. Tower is not like that. It may fall at any moment. You don't know when. Like Betelgeuse star. We know it's gonna collapse. We know it's gonna be a giant supernova on the sky, but we don't know when. So perhaps your hope is that you're gonna predict it and be in the right place when it's falling, because somehow I feel your intuition tells you it is going to fall one day, and you would like to know when. And final card. I feel the universe is helping you here in your pursuit of the truth. Because here comes something or someone that lets the light in. When I look at this picture, I see a man opening a mysterious cube, mysterious box, and letting the light in, but also letting the light out, like showing the real structure of something, helping you understand the true nature of your problem, of your quest perhaps, or true nature of something within you that was not understandable for you. So overall, this reading for me is about you wanting to put something in light, something that's within you, hidden very deep. You want to discover it. You want to see it in full light. And there is part of you that is afraid of it and is protected. But there's also a part of you that is on a quest. And you really want it. You really want to know the truth about yourself. You're very tired of searching for it. You're really tired, but you feel you're close. You feel you just need time to see it. And perhaps you fear this will destroy your self-image, or your image of something very important for you this quest is about. Perhaps you fear it, because this will be a giant collapse. This will really change the way you see yourself, the world, or a person, perhaps. But I feel it's about you. It's mostly about you. But there comes someone or something from high up, from the universe, a blessing, the Hierophant. It's also about fight. It's faith, not fight. It's about faith in, I feel, in the universe, in a guiding presence in your life. And you have it this month. You have this guidance. What you need is to trust that this person or being or situation will shed a light on the problem you were unable to study deeply by yourself. Here comes your help. And I think you see clearer. There comes wisdom from the outside. And now you know, now you understand. Perhaps your quest isn't over, or perhaps it is over, or it's no longer the issue. Sometimes when we see things in a different light, we understand that this whole thing wasn't about it from the very beginning. So there's a change of perspective here, I feel. And I think overall, this month, something will become clear to you, and it will turn your life into a little bit easier puzzle to deal with. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will use your time the best you can. And I wish you love and guidance from the universe. It's always with you, but I wish you feel it this month. That it's always with you. Blessings.